and welcome to another edition of What'cha Drinkin. I'm Dan Quirk, Vice President of Marketing at Quirk's Media. Today, I'm interviewing Anastasia Ioannou, General Manager of Informa Connect. Hi, Anastasia. How are you this morning?
Doing well. How are you?
Well, I have to start out our interview by asking you what you drinking.
Well, I'm having a coconut spritzer right now. Nice, refreshing beverage.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Since it's not really, I guess, early morning, but since it's morning, I have my coffee in my favorite mug, which is Criticism Cheerfully Ignored.
Love it.
I'm actually at work, but the office is empty right now, and I get tired of always being in an empty workplace. So I pulled out our mascots from our events, set them up behind me. So these are from our previous events where we have just different characters wander around, and I thought, well, it keeps my office interesting. So
looks like great company.
Yes. So what I wanted to ask you, you've been in the event business for more than 15 years. And what I wanted to ask you is, it's a strange time. I know none of us have ever lived through this, but how are you keeping your event community engaged at this time?
Yeah, well, this is definitely has been quite a challenge, as an event producing company, having to really rethink what we were doing. And we had a number of events which we actually had scheduled to take place during lockdowns that we had to either postpone or shift to digital. So we've been focusing a lot on engaging with the community through digital, pretty much what everyone else is doing, connecting on Zoom meetings, having webinars. So we've launched a number of digital weeks, which are in-depth, content experiences for our community to keep them engaged. And we're doing that throughout our portfolio. So very heavily focused on the market research community, but as well as some of our other communities. And we're coming up with innovative ways to get people to, stay connected in a time where what people need the most is connection.
Yes. Well, and, I don't think other people understand the stress that this is put on event companies. And I know Informa is, if I'm not mistaken, the world's largest producer of events. So this has definitely a stressful time. And it's amazing, though, how quickly companies can adapt. And, I think about where we were 6 weeks ago. I think I saw you at our Brooklyn event. And, now where we are today, it's just amazing. So, hopefully it's just temporary. So
yeah, we all hope so. But
yes.
What, in these challenging times, the best innovations get developed. So let's see what we make out of this.
Yes, exactly. So now we move to the part of the interview where I have a box and I have questions in it. I'm going to randomly draw out a question and then read it to you and see what you have to say. Your question is, what is the one thing you're going to do when COVID-19 is over? And I know you're in New York City, which is really a hotbed too. So I'm sure you have some really interesting thoughts on that.
Yes. So I am living in New York City in a pretty small apartment. So being locked down has been quite a challenge. So obviously everyone wants to see their family. Aside from that, the first thing I would love to do is go nice onto a beach and just get a tan. I miss getting the sun on my skin. Being locked up in this apartment has definitely been a challenge.
Yeah, I can relate to that a little bit. I live alone, not in a small place, but that's why I come into work still, because it's like, if you can't get out in some way, you'll just absolutely go insane. So, well, I want to thank you so much for participating in this. I wish you guys the best of luck. I know that we're sort of competitors, but we're also partners. But, we're all in this together. And I just really want to make sure that everybody in the research industry comes out ahead at the end of this. Well, if not ahead, at least comes out safe, healthy, and can survive. And that's why I wanted to reach out to you today.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this, and it's always great spending time with you, whether it's virtual or in person. And working with Quirks has always been amazing, so thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and let's do dinner hopefully soon.
Yes, I'd love it.
All right, bye.
Bye.